Back to back, let's run it. It's heavyweight meat slammers in this meat event. It's Alexander Volkov, 34 and 10, the decent minus 155 favorite, taking on Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik, who at 12 and 3 lost his most recent contest against Curtis Blades. It was a start to finish unanimous body sesh, 4 razor blades in that one. I thought that it was a little concerning because Biggie Boy never really seemed mentally in that contest, and it makes sense though. Blades is a guy who will suck the air out of the room for sure, but nonetheless, he got smoked. Before that, though, he did take out Augusto Sakai, was able to finish him with a late 1 second to go in the first round finish, and he was, pushing forward, implementing his aggressive style and it was the style that when he does bust that out, he's had some great success, right? I mean, he smoked Andre Arlovsky, and Arlovsky essentially keeps beating everybody, so for him to knock him out in the first 30 seconds of that fight was pretty impressive, and he also has similar finishes against Alan Crowder, who obviously isn't very good, but he also has that, not necessarily early, but very late 4 second lip job finish over Alistair Overeem in a fight where he was getting absolutely smoked, yet somehow proved with 4 seconds to go that he's dangerous in any moment of the contest. So, what are your thoughts on this one against Drago, who has essentially fought everyone across UFC and Bellator, and he's picked up some nice wins, right? I mean, he got that amazing road finish against Fabricio Verdum. Very competitive contest, but one that sort of was a staple for his career for sure. And then he also has wins over Overeem, Walt Harris, and his most recent win was against our Polish brother Marcin Tibura in a fight where I thought that was like the best version of Volkov that we've seen in a long time. So he did get smoked against Aspinall most recently. Got finished. It was a couple months ago. So, what are your thoughts on this meat event? Both guys attempting to rebound off recent defeats. Are you taking Drago Volkov, or are you rolling with Biggie Boy in this one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with Biggie Boy on this one. I think he's gonna honestly surprise everyone with a 2 second lip drop like he did to Overeem. So I feel a little bad for Drago because Drago's a legend. He should have this easily, as everyone thinks. But he's got Biggie Boy to deal with. As Topology says, like 90% of that is all KO. And I think Biggie Boy's gonna get it done. 2 second lip job could be at the last 2 seconds again.
Yeah, he's dangerous in any second of the moment, right? Because that fight against Overeem, he was getting absolutely smoked, and so for him to pull that off with literally 4 seconds to go was an absolute shocker for sure. And if he did something similar against Drago, that wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. But you mentioned 90%. It's 90% of 32% for sure is rolling with Biggie Boy. 68% is rolling with Drago Volkov. Majority of it is beige though. So how do you think Rosenstrike is going to be able to get a finish in this one? Because we know Volkov is huge, right? He's 6'7". He has that 80-inch reach. And although Rosenstrike is about 5'11", he's only going to be at a 2-inch reach disadvantage. So do you think it's going to be in his best interest to try and close the distance, make this thing aggressive and pressure filled early, and sort of just never allow Volkov to get his game going? Or is it going to be a fight where Rosenstrike maybe takes him down? Like, how do you think he gets the finish if he does?
Yeah, so that'd be pretty funny to see Rosenstruck become a random wrestler, because as we've seen, that is kind of the weakness of Volkov. Wrestling equals easy win by Drago. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Rosenstruck's going to hit with a 2 second lip drop, maybe uppercut, maybe elbow in the clinch. He's got to get close. I mean, that's a tall man to hit. The reach is there. He's only a couple inches behind. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of counters he implements. But if he lets Volkov do his thing and just like lackadaisical and just stand there and kind of trade, and Volkov's a vet. He's one of the best strikers in the heavyweight. If you let Volkov do his thing and you don't put pressure on him and tire him out, you're in for a long night and you're just going to get pieced up all night. So it'll be interesting to see how Rosenstrike deals with Volkov's, stand-up footsies. But I think Rosenstrike is going to go madman swinging, clinch, pressure. At least that's what I'm hoping for. If he doesn't, he's going to lose. And that's how I see it.
Yeah, great stuff, and I honestly can't wait to see how this one materializes because stylistically it's a very interesting contest for sure. But we talked 32% rolling with Biggie Boy, 68% is going with Drago. Majority of it is beige, and I gotta roll with them meat. I think that Volkov is going to be able to grind out a decision in this one. I don't know, I like his ability to keep the requisite distance on the feet, and as a result, I think he's going to just end up outstriking Rozenstruik, and Rozenstruik's going to be a little bit frozen on the feet, a little bit too tentative to run into something stiff if he does try to bum rush early. But I don't know. I think we're going to see a sort of timid, off the game Rozenstruik against the absolute giant in Volkov. But if he does sleep him with a lip job and is able to lip Volkov out of there, then that would be pretty interesting and exciting to see. But honestly, I kind of wish that they had made the co-meet event the meat event in this fight. Obviously, it's probably more advantageous to throw the heavyweight bums against each other, but I don't know. I would have rather seen Mavzar versus Ige in this meat event, but ultimately, I think it's going to be kind of a snooze fest. I'm taking Volkov. So, any last thoughts?
No, 100% agree. Wish it was Evil and Ige, but hey, we'll take any fights. The fights are back, boys. So make sure to slash that subscribe. Throw in the comments who you got, Drago or Biggie Boy, and check out other videos.